Morning! Just in case you can't tell, I'm waiting in line for the elevator to open. We got a little bit of frost last night, so it's going to be a little bit before I can cut, because the frost has got to burn off and then it's got to dry up from the frost melting. So I'm going to, I just dumped this load, which is my first load of the day. I'm going to go back to the farm, get in the Kenworth and bring that back down here and empty that. And right now I've got the combine full and the grain cart full, so I can at least get that far ahead when the time comes that I can cut. So as I'm driving, I'm like, I don't have a radio, so I'm listening to a podcast, Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Check them out. It's like an hour and a half long podcast, and I'm driving for like 3 hours, so works out perfect. Doing that farming stuff. These are beans that I cut last night, left them on the grain cart. The combine is full, so I'm gonna head, once I empty this into the truck, I'm gonna go get those beans out of the combine, bring them up, dump them in the truck, and by then I'm hoping the frost has burned off and I can start cutting again, but we'll see. This field that I'm in now, dumping, I cut this off yesterday. We used to own this field. We sold it a couple years ago, but we still farm it. We're renting it. This field butts up to another field that we rent, which butts up to another field that we own, which butts up to another field that we rent. So from this road all the way to the property we own, which is on the next road over, it's like a mile long. And this driveway is far better than the other driveway, so what I'm doing is I'm pulling the trucks in off the road here, and I'm grain carting the grain a mile back and forth. Makes for a long drive, but it's easier in the long run. Alright, so now we start our journey across this field, which will go into the next field, which will go into the next field, which will go into the next field. I'll show you. Okay, here's the next field, but I have to cross this little swamp area just because of the fact that it runs through the center of this property, and we haven't had rain in 2 weeks, so it's dry right now, so I can do this. Now I'm on chunk ground that we physically own. I gotta go through this opening up here into the next field, which we own, which the combine is at, but I'm cutting the neighbor's property next to the field that we own. Does that make sense? Or I'm kind of talking in circles. Morning, old girl. Did you sleep good? a little dusty out there. Alright, the truck I drove out to the field is full. And now the grain cart's full. So, now I gotta go up and trade out trucks and bring the empty truck back so I can fill that one. And with what I got left here, I don't believe it'll fill the truck, but we'll see. Oh look, a new crack in my screen. Wonderful. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if they designed these phones to break. Because I remember my old phones, not once did I ever break them. I actually had an old flip phone that was in my shirt pocket one day, and I bent over working on a baler, and that phone fell out of my shirt pocket, went through the baler, and didn't get a scratch on it. I've had another phone. I literally ran it over with a tractor one time. Didn't get a scratch on it. This new phone that I've got, I just breathe on it and it cracks. Alright, this field, done. Check! Now moving to the next field. Next field I'm going to is only like 10 acres, so it shouldn't take me that long to do, but I'm running out of room to put beans, so I might have to truck a load yet tonight, or just wait till tomorrow. I don't know yet, depending on how long it takes me to get moved. I am dealing with all kinds of gremlins right now. My GPS is not reading, so it's throwing a code to the computer saying that mass flow sensor is not operable. In return, it's not reading moisture or bushels per acre or anything like that, so all my mapping is out the window at this point. And then when I shut the head off and turn it back on, the reel, that black thing that spins, is racing at 100 miles an hour, and I've got to slow it down. So I don't know what's going on. The only thing I think of is the electrical connection out there for the head is dirty. So I'm guessing tomorrow, before we move to the next field, I'm guessing I need to bring some electrical contact cleaner out and clean up those electrical connections and see if that does anything. But it's a nuisance getting these last 5 passes off right now. As you can see, my line of sight is very good. Alright guys, this field's done. Tomorrow morning I gotta haul a couple trucks and move the combine to the next field. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Take this truck back to the farm and get my pickup and go home and eat dinner. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.